place you can find. Glad to see that I could help make your life a bit easier. But have you ever thought of how I felt? You need to think about your behavior.
I said Friday, but it's Saturday, early Saturday morning. So hey, let's call it early Saturday morning. Wow. This is Butch On Sports. I'm Simply Butch, and as always, thanks for tuning in on an early Saturday morning. Early Saturday morning, indeed, boys and girls. Here, I got to do it here. I definitely have to do it because it's what I want to do. Yes, indeed, it's what I want to do. We'll give you some sports news, and you can't get enough of it. Definitely will do this with the quickness, of course, here. How about let's start off right now here and do some things here. Detroit Red Wings played last night there, and I found some things that were perfectly good. I saw a team that had a lot of hustle last night, a lot of new faces that can be depended on, definitely. They lost this game in overtime. They do get a point. But again, I saw some important things that were pretty good. One thing the Red Wings, the young Red Wings they had penalties. Penalties, yes, 6 penalties. They killed off 5, but as you will hear in the interviews there, the penalties is something they got to work on there. 5 rookies started in the opening game of the Red Wings 2018-19 season. Shots on goal. This is a big one, boys and girls. The Jackets had 39 shots, the Wings 20. They'll talk about that in a moment. Of course, let's not delay into talking about whatever it may be. Let's listen to Jeff Blashill, the Detroit Red Wings after the game, boys and girls. He has some things that he needs to elaborate on.
That killed us in a lot of different ways. I thought, we came out. We didn't establish much of a forecheck throughout the game, but I thought we actually had a forecheck early, had a little bit of momentum, took a penalty, and then they scored. And then after that, I thought they had the momentum. And when we crawled back into it or started to, build up a little momentum, we took another penalty. So too many penalties, got to stay out of the box for sure.
Yes, that's Jeff Blashill in the first game. In many games of this season there. Again, they played a doggone good game. I was very impressed with the Red Wings. Was not too impressed with the amount of time with the penalties and also playing defensive. They did an excellent job there, indeed, on a team that is going to be threatening for Stanley Cup rights, and that is the Columbus Blue Jackets. Applicator had an A on his jersey here. Let's hear him as he talked after the game.
Getting RD active, but anytime you spend that much time in your D zone, it's going to be a tough night.
How much of those early struggles do you chalk up to maybe some nerves here on opening night?
Yeah, there's going to be nerves. I think all the guys, you have some nerves, but obviously it was the first for a number of guys. But I think we just got to do a better job of just communicating, and they do a good job pinching on the winger. So sometimes it's just an easy play, off the glass to kind of stretch them out and loosen them off a bit, and because when we're not managing the puck, it's going to make it tough for sure.
Yes, that was Justin Advocator after the game there. He played a pretty good, magnificent game himself there. Mr. Tulovsky, a rookie indeed, playing his first game of his NHL career, I should say here, scored a goal. This is what he had to say right after the game.
What that means to you in front of family and friends here on opening night?
It means a ton. You know, every player, every player, every player dreams of scoring their first goal, and it was kind of just a blur. You know, I hardly remember it, to be honest. It just kind of happened so fast, and just a wave of excitement.
How much time did it take tonight for you to really shake the jitters and get into the game flow?
It's only really a couple shifts, you know. First two, maybe you realize you're in the NHL, and then after that, it's just hockey.
Did you think that Dylan would be able to find you there if you went to the low slot?
Yeah, I saw him look over his shoulder, and I just yelled as loud as I could for the puck because I was wide open, and he made a great pass. And yeah, I'm thankful that he made the pass.
In the sinker.
Yes, made the pass. You know, again, some good play in the game here. Not too many shots on goal for the Red Wings there. They have to improve that status. Of course, when you're always defending penalties and whatnot there, it makes it very hard to kind of get any momentum built up there. Hopefully the Red Wings have learned a little lesson. It's going to take a lot of lessons, I do believe, this season there. But again, if they play the way they played in this particular, the beginning game of the season, I think the fans are going to be pleasantly surprised of the changes being made with the Red Wings' outlook there. The game could have been a lot worse if it wasn't for defense. And defense, they played very good indeed there. Red Wings lose, of course, in overtime 3-2. They'll play Sunday. Yes, Sunday they'll play in L.A. 2 games on, yes, the road until they come back to Detroit on the 11th. They'll take on the Toronto Maple Leafs live at Little Caesars Arena. In the meanwhile, the Detroit Lions completed their preparation for the Green Bay Packers yesterday, Friday, with practice in shorts at the team's headquarters and training facility in Allen Park. Lions will square off for their first North battle against the opponent, the Green Bay Packers. They'll be at Ford Field, marking their 176th matchup between the two franchises there. Lions hold a league of 44-40-3 recorded all-time record at home against the Green Bay Packers there. I want to mention that there because those two figures I just gave you, 40-42, 44 and 30, no, 44, 40 and 3 don't match up to 176. Now, the majority of those games in Green Bay, of course, you know the Lions were not winners. We know that. Lions look to try to win their third consecutive game against the Packers, or their second game this season, per se. They got to get on the stick and got to get on the stick in a hurry. 1/4 of the season is already over. Lions have a 1-3 record there. Lions doing their preparation there. Again, they'll get that all together indeed for the matchup on Sunday, of course. After that, they'll have a bye. And you know what happens when they have a bye. Take a guess. I'll wait. Oh, you can't guess? Oh, well. This is week number 7 for high school football. Yes, week number 7 of this 2018 season. Schools with 11 players, teams with 6 or more wins, and playing 9 games in the schedule, or 5 or more wins in an 8-game schedule or fewer, they'll qualify for the MHSAA football playoff that's beginning on October 26th. Schools with a 5-4, 4-3, 4-4 record may qualify if the numbers potentially qualified by wins does not reach if the schools don't reach the 256 mark. That means 256 teams will be eligible to play in the playoffs. Schools with 6 or more wins, 9-game schedule, 5 or more wins in an 8-game schedule, or fewer again, may be subtracted based on the field of playoff average if the number of potential qualifiers exceed the 256 mark. So the best 256 will get in. If they need to fill up some more, well, those lower win records may get in. If not, oh well. Once those qualifiers are in, that's the 256, they'll divide the enrollment as a group 8 equal divisions of 32 schools or more will be drawn in regions, 8 teams in each of the divisions of 4 teams each. Those schools with 8-player teams will be ranked by the playoff average at the end of the season. The top 32 programs will divided be into 2 divisions of 16 based on the enrollment. Playoffs, again, they begin for the divisionals in October 26th. And I guess why I'm running my mouth right now, we'll give some high school football scores that are available for you to kind of ponder on. I'll give the winners because I ain't got time to deal with loser. I'm sorry, but this show ain't run so long. Detroit Cass Tech, Detroit Cody, Detroit East English. East English finally wins the game. Detroit King, Detroit Osborne, Detroit Renaissance, Detroit Western, Detroit Douglas and Pershing. I have no score on that particular game. You got a score, call it in. Please do that. Clarkson Everest Collegiate, Dearborn Divine Child, Detroit Loyola, Madison Heights Bishop Foley, Orchard Lake St. Mary's, Riverview Gabriel Richard, the Blowater Area League in Almonds, and the Charter League, Romulus Summit North. They win a game here. In the Downriver League, Allen Park, Dearborn, Etzel Ford, Gibraltar, Carlson, Woodhaven, Wyandotte, Roosevelt. Those were winners. In the Flint Metro, Ortonville, Brandon. In the Real Huron League, Flat Rock, Grosse Ile with their 7th victory this season with 22 men on the team. That's just unbelievable. Monroe, St. Mary's Catholic Central. Riverview, they were winners tonight. In the KLAA, Bellevue, Brighton, Canton, Dearborn, not Henry Ford, but Dearborn Fortson. They are winners. Heartland's a winner. Livonia Churchill a winner. Plymouth winners. The Lake Valley League, South Lyons, Wall Lake Northern, Wall Lake Western, White Lake Lakeland. In the MAC League, Centerline, Clawson, Clinton Township, Chippewa Valley. That's a long name. East Point, Grosse Point Grosse Point South is the winner. Macomb, Dakota, Madison Heights, Marysville, Port Huron Northern, Roseville, St. Clair Shores, Lake Shores. Whoa, that's a long one, but they're winners indeed. St. Clair Shores, Lakeview, they're winners also. Utica Eisenhower is also a winner. Utica Ford, winners. Warren Mott in the Michigan Metro League. These are winners indeed. Detroit Community, River Rouge, they clowned on Detroit Voyager. Harper Woods and Detroit University have no scores sent in on that one. Please call in your scores. Auburn Hills, Avondale, winners. Birmingham Grove, Birmingham Seahome, Farmington, Ferndale, Lake Orion, Oak Park, Oxford, Rochester Adams, Rochester Hills, Stony Creek, Southfield A&T, the Southeastern Division, Chelsea, Monroe, Saline, Temperance Bedford, Ypsilanti, in the Western Wayne League, Dearborn Heights Crestwood beat Dearborn Heights Robichaud in a barn barreler. A forfeit game. I hate to mention this, but Garden City won that forfeit game by a score 1-0 over Claresville. I broke my streak by giving a score of a losing team. Okay, well, build it back up there. Redford Thurston, Redford Union. Other games, Columbus COF Academy. That's in Ohio, boys and girls. They beat Birmingham Brother Rice. Did it again. Detroit Leadership, 1-0 score over Detroit University. Ecorse, big winner tonight here. Highland Park, Hazel Park, I should say, 36 to Madison Heights, 13. Southfield Christian winners. Warren De La Salle, winner. Waterford Kelly, Kettering, or Kettering, that's what I'll say, Kettering. Boy, you can tell I'm doing a lot of talking here. Those are the scores I do have, boys and girls. I'm quite sure there's other scores in the neck of the woods. Next week we'll include, and we'll try to get right this week. Well, maybe we'll do it tonight here. We'll do it late tonight here, early tonight here. Around about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. We'll be doing a special Butch On Sports on Saturday night. We'll go over some of the playoff teams that are already in the playoffs. If we can gather up all those particulars there. We'll try to get those for you here. Oh, by the way, there's some college football to be had. Michigan playing Maryland. I do believe Michigan State is at home to play Northwestern tomorrow. And a lot of other college games going on today. I should say today, because today is Saturday. Oh, we don't want to fall out on the job here, but we seem to be slowing down college football today here, okay? College football. Former Clemson running back C.J. Fuller died on Wednesday after reporting experiencing chest pains that particular morning. And they get some details on the particular there that Fuller was doing physical therapy for a knee injury when he began to experience some pain. His family called 911. He was taken from a family member's home in Pickens County, South Carolina, to Greensville Memorial Hospital, where he was pronounced dead. An investigation is underway. No foul play is suspected. Pickens County Coroner Candy Kelly said it would take up to 6 to 8 weeks until autopsy is completed. Fuller was 22 years of age. Fuller experienced chest pains and slurred speech during the time he was discovered. Family members, per se, made that statement, and he was taken to the hospital at that particular time. Again, they have no conclusive evidence which really did happen there, but again, being at 22 years of age, that's a lot young to be gone there. C.J. Fuller, again, only 22 years of age, of Clemson University, that he will probably definitely be missed there. The Brewers won a tight game in their game 2. They lead their series 2-0. Colorado Rockies were the recipients of that particular loss. Also, Houston wins today over Cleveland, okay? Another game, the Dodgers beating up on Atlanta. And, of course, the Boston Red Sox, they had a good time. They beat up on the Yankees. So, hey, more playoff games today and definitely tomorrow. We can deal with that. Seattle has waited a very long time, and I talked about it the other day on the National Hockey League, about ready to put their brand into play in Seattle. And I said, I kind of wonder why. And the city has long time talked about it, getting a new arena. However, they're going to invest a whole heck of a lot of money in Key Arena, which is the President Arena in downtown Seattle. So that's a lot of money. Brian Windhorst said that the NBA doesn't plan to expand there anyway on the time limit they have right now, but it won't be till maybe 2025 when a new deal, a TV deal can be negotiated, and that's when they will decide to expand. That's what Brian Windhorst said from ESPN. Seattle's making a step to land the team in the future. City's approved a $750 million renovation of Key Arena, which is one of the biggest reasons why the Seattle Sonics left Seattle in 2008 in the first place, because those appreciations or improvements were never done. The renovation starts immediately after exhibition game Friday, and that's when Oklahoma City's going up in Seattle and play in Key Arena. They haven't been there since, I guess, 2008. But they're going to do an exhibition game up there in Seattle there. And after that exhibition game, the arena will close, as now the city will take the time out to care and get things all fixed up. They should have the new arena at the Seattle Center operating in 2020 or 2021. The city is critical. The move is critical, really, to land an NHL team, and we seem to be close to accomplishing that. However, again, it's not final. It won't be final in December when the NHL vote on that particular move. The NBA does not decide to expand in the future. Seattle isn't alone with that process. Kansas City long has been rumored to be on that short list, and Las Vegas also has a tremendous appeal, especially when you see the Golden Knights did what they did in their inaugural season, and the NWNBA Vegas Aces, they move into they doing their thing. Oakland will be moving there soon, doing their football business in Las Vegas. So a unique place to play some sports. But Seattle is a hot city, as I say right now. And like I said, the NHL is not finalized that as of yet, but I say these two teams need to be instructed, and Quebec City will be one of those teams. And it may not have to be going through the expansion route, but they may go in the route of maybe a team leaving a city and going to another. So just kind of hold your horses and wet your whistle onto that and see how the chips fall for those particular cities who want to grab professional teams, especially Seattle. One of the most unique pay-per-views is going to be on this morning, starting around about 5 o'clock there. It's the long-time-awaited Super Showdown. It's going to be set up this morning. About 5 a.m. is the start time from Australia, Melbourne's cricket grounds there. A huge roster of WWE superstars. It's going to cross on over and have some fun and bring some excitement to Australia. This has been built to exceed a full 10-match card, leaving little be desired. And the fact that there's no Raw title, there is no Raw Universal title going to be there. However, Triple H we're going to take on The Undertaker. That's going to be one of the show's main events there. Ronda Rousey, John Cena, the Bella Twins, they're going to appear as a crossover star there. And also the SmackDown title is going to be on the line. Oh, and that's been intriguing a whole lot of people there. Hometown kid Buddy Murphy, who is a cruiserweight. He's going to be participating in that as well. A match indeed. Of course, the Shield against Braun Strowman, Dolph Ziggler, and Drew McIntyre. That's going to draw a lot of attention in watching this particular wrestling match. Again, I'm very interested in how they're going to dress this thing up and get it going there. They marked off to be an amazing thing. One of several amazing matches upcoming in the WWE. They also have a match again in some other countries. I do believe India, I do believe. And also they have the women's Evolution match, and I do believe in, I think, New York City or somewhere about in New York. So a lot of pay-per-views is going to be jumping off there. So, hey, just get ready. If you want to go do like I do, maybe no particular matches and whatnot, just go and pay your $9.99 to the WWE. Hey, they don't mind. They don't mind taking your money. I'm quite sure they don't. Let me mention this before I go off the air with the quickness here. Thursday I went down to I covered the Red Wing home opener. And one of the new rules in effect here at Little Caesars Arena is their announcement came this summer, but a lot of us didn't pay too much attention to it because they figured maybe there would be some resistance, and it has been from older adults who want to have tickets, paper tickets. But now the digital age has come, and it has implanted their brand on a whole lot of arenas now, because the only way you can get in a game now is with your telephone. Yes. I said it, your telephone. You not only will not be able to print no more tickets from the office, but you now have to either have the digital marking on your telephone or, in some case of emergencies there, you can go to the box office before the game starts and show them your proof of purchase of the ticket. I'm quite sure you have a number, and they will allow you to get on in there and do your thing, and you get in through that motion, which will take a lot longer. I mean, why, get tickets in advance? Then you got to stop at the box to get tickets. Personally, I don't like the move. I think the move stinks here. If you don't have a smartphone, you're not, like I said, you're not totally out of luck. You call the Little Caesars Arena box office ahead of time. You go over to the box office the day of the game, and then you get your ticket that way. And your ticket won't be a paper ticket still. They'll give you a little token that'll be beeped on a little marker, and that's how you'll get it there. Now the full season holders, they'll receive a commended printed ticket that they can celebrate the upcoming season. They'll be able to load up those particular ticket holders or online ticket masters account to be able to get in the game. So a lot of confusion. I'm expecting this move is going to be changed because the convenience of printing out a ticket and having the proof of purchase rather than to stand in line at the box office because you don't want to put it on your phone. And I'm one who, those old-fashioned guys there, I don't want to have all my information on a telephone. I don't want my information anywhere other than where I want it. With the security known that, and that security is the big reason that I say that, because I don't want everybody to have my business. I don't. This is, Be the Referee is a high school feature. Hey, let's hear it now.
Welcome to Be the Referee with MHSAA Assistant Director Brent Rice.
In Michigan, football overtime for each team starts with first and goal at the 10-yard line. Other states which allow overtime begin anywhere from the 10 to the 25-yard line, and in some of those states, you could actually pick up a first down while on offense. But Michigan is always first and goal. Even in those situations where a dead ball foul from the first team's possession in an overtime may start the second team series at the 25, it is still first and goal. The only way a team on offense can pick up a first down in overtime is on a penalty providing yardage plus an automatic, and those are only on the roughing calls, roughing the passer, the kicker, the holder, and a long snapper.
Thanks, Brent. You can be a referee. Go online now to register at MHSAA.com. Be the Referee is a production of the MHSAA Network.
Yes, Be the Referee. We'll have that as a weekly series back again on Butch On Sports there. A lot of people enjoyed that particular there. But one thing I'm going to enjoy right now is getting this podcast out to you boys and girls and maybe getting a wee bit of rest here, before 5 o'clock gets here. As right now, it's about turning 1:40 in the morning here, and I'm not mad with nobody here. I'm just taking it easy. Definitely I will. But while I take it easy, I'm letting you know that Butch On Sports is a presentation of Oh My Darling Productions. You can check out Butch On Sports on Facebook. Go to Facebook and check out Butch On Sports. You can play the actual podcast right there on that particular page. Or you can go to Podomatic. Yes, Podomatic.com. Type in SIMPLYBUTCHTOO.Podomatic.com. The game show at Podbean.com is another place you can go. And now you can go to the game show's website. And you hear see Butch On Sports there. You can get the podcast of Butch On Sports right on that particular. I love it. Go to iTunes as well. You can hear the podcast of Butch On Sports. And you're on Facebook, get Butch On Sports a like there. I am all the time here. Tonight is the night we'll talk about some playoff ratifications for high school, as well as we'll see some college results. and a whole lot of other good things as well. I don't know. And maybe do some football picking for Sunday. Yes, indeed. Football pickings, indeed. Hey, I'm done with all of this. Butch On Sports is a presentation once again of All My Darling Productions. Have a great Saturday, and hope that you listen to us this evening.